Filipino Sofronio Vasquez wins The Voice Season 26. UPDAT. A Filipino singer, Sofronio Vasquez, an alumnus of It's Showtime's Tawaging Tanghalan, has made history as the first full Asian artist to win the U.S. edition of The Voice. Vasquez claimed the title in the competition's 26th season, representing Team Michael Bublé, and secured the majority of America's votes during the finale on Tuesday night, Wednesday, Manila time. The 32-year-old, originally from Ozama City and now based in Utica, New York, won a $100,000 cash prize and a record deal with Universal Music Group. He emerged as the season's champion from a field of finalists that included Danny Joseph, Team Reba McEntire, Jeremy Belote, Team Snoop Dogg, Shy, Team Michael Bublé, and Sydney Sterlace, Team Gwen Stefani. For the finale held Monday night, Vasquez performed Sia's Unstoppable and The Greatest Showman's A Million Dreams. I am going to have to go suck on a lemon after that so I can stop smiling. We talk about superheroes. You're a sweet, humble, very quiet guy off stage, and you just go to the phone booth and become Superman. Bublé commented after his Unstoppable performance. After Vasquez performed A Million Dreams, Bublé told him, "I need to borrow Reba's Kleenex. My wife and kids are home tonight, and that song was a choice for both of us because it meant a lot to both of us in my family. To watch you do that, and to be in the moment like you were, that's all we've got. We can't control what we can't control. All we can control is being present. I love you. I'm proud of you," Bublé added. Vasquez's journey began with a standout audition, described by NBC as a dazzling voice that prompted an instant four-chair turn. Performing Mary J. Blige's I'm Going Down, Vasquez impressed coaches Bublé, Snoop Dogg, McEntire, and Stefani, leading to a heated competition to secure him for their teams. Before his The Voice win, Vasquez gained recognition as a semifinalist in 2018 Tawaging Tanghalan. He also built a strong social media following with viral covers such as That's What Friends Are For, which has more than 9.5 million views on Facebook, and Nothing's Gonna Change My Love for You, which has more than 1.3 million views on TikTok. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone finale wishlist, if it's really the end. If Yellowstone Season 5's finale is the end of the series, several things must happen to conclude Taylor Sheridan's neo-Western TV series. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 experienced significant production delays, and, due to reported disputes, the series returned without Kevin Costner as John Dutton IEA. Without John, the other Yellowstone Season 5 characters have delivered an exciting outing, though Sheridan has left countless events to conclude in the finale. Hopefully, Yellowstone Season 5's ending will pay off its best stories. It's been a mixed season for the Dutton family, with some wins but primarily losses. In the penultimate episode of Yellowstone Season 5, Kelly Riley's Beth Dutton holds an auction to liquidate the estate's assets and cover the ranch's mortgage. The mortgage for the Dutton Ranch helps pay the massive inheritance tax, which has halted life as usual as Luke Grimes' case works with his sister to determine their options. In Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 13, Case suggests they give the ranch away. Based on that, a few things need to happen for Yellowstone's finale to wrap up the series satisfyingly. In Yellowstone Season 5 finale, Case selling the ranch to the Confederated Tribes of Broken Rock would be an inspiring ending. The Dutton siblings' discussion at the end of Episode 13 foreshadows that Case and Beth will give the ranch away, as does the episode title, Give It All Away. Case asks his sister a business question, posing a hypothetical sales situation to her, looking for answers. Case asks Beth what the sales tax would be if she sold her $300,000 car to him for $1. When Beth asks what her brother is cooking, he doesn't say. Case is formulating a plan to sell the ranch, and we know Beth is down for it since she kisses his cheek when she figures it out before parting ways. Beth has one question. Who? Case has been establishing a close relationship with Thomas Rainwater, Gil Birmingham, and Moses brings plenty, leaning into their customs and traditions as he navigates the balance of protecting the ranch, Tate, Brecken Merrill, and Monica, Kelsey Asbill. Case is determined to prioritize his family over maintaining the Dutton's family tree legacy in Season 5, leaving an obvious solution. Generations of Duttons have died protecting their ranch, and Case's visions in Yellowstone Season 4 suggest that he needs to choose the ranch or his family. Therefore, Case's allegiance to his family signals that he's willing to walk away from the ranch. While it would be impossible for the Duttons to find a buyer for all their land at a fair price, Case has discovered the best solution. In 1883, a Yellowstone prophecy suggests that the native people of Montana will rise and take their land back from the Dutton family, to which Case's great-great-grandfather says they can have it. Case giving the ranch to the Broken Rock tribe would enable the ranch to stay whole, which John Dutton IE and his father wanted. Beth's plan for the ranch included selling parts of it off to companies interested in maintaining open spaces. The solution would break up the family's estate and contribute to the settlement of Montana. Thus, Case's teased solution to give the ranch to the Broken Rock tribe fulfills a Yellowstone 1883 prophecy and meets each modern character's needs. For instance, Beth has always wanted to sell the ranch, and Case has always tried to leave it behind. In the season finale of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 1, John Dutton tells Monica about an area of the Dutton Ranch, next to the Broken Rock Reservation called East Camp. John Dutton tells his daughter-in-law there's an old house and that it's her family's if they will take it. He asks Monica's family to move into it so that Case can keep an eye on the ranch, since, at that time, Rip Kohlhauser and some other cowboys are heading to Texas to look after the cattle after brucellosis threatens the herd, and he needs to govern from Helena. In Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9, Desire is All You Need, Case shows his family the house, and Tate and Monica fall in love with it. No one has occupied the distant house for years, and the place needs a little work. Still, its isolation draws Case and Monica to the house, and they work alongside their son to renovate it in a flashback in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 10, The Apocalypse of Change. The Yellowstone flashbacks show Case's family settling at East Camp, perfectly blending their two worlds between the ranch and the reservation. However, duty calls Case back to the ranch when John Dutton IE dies, and Monica and Tate leave their newly formed home behind to follow Case. Still, Case's family can return to their slice of Paradise Valley. If Case gives the ranch to the Confederated Tribes of Broken Rock, he and his family can return to their home since it will be part of the reservation. Case prefers living with his Native American wife and son on the reservation when the series kicks off, but Monica's grandfather, Felix, Rudy Ramos, urges him to leave when the range war breaks out. While the Duttons contend with their futures, the Dutton Ranch Cowboys must begin writing their next chapter. The future after Yellowstone Season 5 is uncertain for ranch hands like Ryan, Ian Bowen, Walker, Ryan Bingham, and Teeter, Jennifer Landon. Beth liquidates the ranch's assets in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 13, officially leaving the ranch hands without their jobs, prompting the Cowboys to discuss what comes next. While the Cowboys tease what's next for them in the penultimate episode, we hope each Yellowstone ranch hand gets screen time in the finale to give a more conclusive answer about their future. Walker teases that his next venture is in Texas. We need confirmation on that front, including if his girlfriend Laramie, Hassie Harrison, will join him. We also need answers about the future of Forey J. Smith's Lloyd Bridger Yellowstone character, especially after Rip promised to keep him as a ranch hand despite its operations ending. If there's no ranch to work on after the finale, we need an idea of where Lloyd will land. Sadly, Colby's tragic death compromised a happy ending for Teeter, but hopefully she and Ryan find a way to start anew. Just days before Yellowstone Season 5's finale, Deadline reported a confirmed Yellowstone spinoff starring Beth and Rip. On the one hand, the announcement spoiled the end of Beth and Jamie's war in Yellowstone, since we know Beth will live to see another day. Still, Beth wouldn't likely lose to Jamie, as she had been one step ahead of him the entire series. Thus, rather than answering whether Beth will live or die while she dukes it out with her brother, Yellowstone's season finale can forecast Beth and Rip's future as the franchise gears up for their story. Yellowstone teased what Beth and Rip's spinoff will be about when Beth travels south to Texas to visit her husband in a flashback. Their romantic interlude in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 10 previews Rip and Beth's ending if John didn't die.